Somehow, my songs always apply to my real life right now. I be predicting the future. I think I'm good at this shit.
Okay, so welcome, friends. We're going to be doing a pick a card, and it is actually literally one card, okay? And it's going to be, what type of love is this, okay? So, you're going to have somebody in mind. We're going to flip the card. We're going to see what type of love is actually truly going on between the two of you. Not what you want, not what they want, but what it actually is, okay? So, your groups are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And I just decided to do this one because, well, sometimes you have a relationship with somebody and maybe in your mind it's one thing and you already know in their mind it's something else, and you're just trying to figure out either who's right or what's the middle ground, right? Okay, so I'll give you enough time. You should have picked one. Let's start off with group 1. What kind of love is this? So what we have is betrayed love. Okay? So one of you is stepping out on the other. I would say most likely the woman, but it doesn't really matter. It just means that one of y'all stepped out on the other one, okay? So if you were suspicious, or if you were suspicious and wondering if they stepped out, yeah, they stepped out. Or also it could just be like the card telling you, you cheating, and that's what the relationship has become now. Okay, it is a betrayed love. Okay, so let's move into choice 2. What kind of love is this? So we have rejected love. Okay, somebody isn't with this connection totally. Okay, one person is all in. I mean, all in, and the other person's like, nah. This isn't for me. So, if you felt like you're all in and the other person isn't, they really aren't, okay? It may be time for you to move on. So, let's move into card 3. What kind of love is this? And we have constructive love, okay? This is one of those types of loves that marriages are built on, okay? The two of you build together. One teaches the other or guides the other, or it could, y'all could switch up those roles, okay? But this is definitely the type of love that just builds upon itself, okay? And let's move into group 4. What kind of love is this? We have blocked love. Okay, so let me tell you what this means. The two of you actually want to get together, okay? You have feelings for them. They have feelings for you, but there's a whole damn wall in between the two of you and a locked door, okay? So I don't know what the blockage is, but there is a blockage, and it is enough to keep the two of you apart, okay? So if you really want the love, what you may need to focus on is how to remove the blockage. And let's move into group 5. What kind of love is this? And we have fatal love. Now, this card, when I come across it, I don't use this deck often, but when I do come across this card, I kind of feel like this is the type of love where it's accident prone, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes two people get together and their luck just becomes horrible. It's like, he was like, this relationship is going to be the death of me. Like, once y'all got together, all types of bad stuff started happening. To me, that's what this means. And it isn't by accident that they put it on the 13 card. A lot of people feel like 13s are unfortunate. Also, there's a bird in the corner. That could be a lot of miscommunication, okay? And that just keeps killing the vibe, too. Alright, so let's move into group 6. What kind of love is this? And we have love that has ended. Okay? This was a true blue at one point in time, okay? But it's over. If you thought maybe it was over, but you weren't sure, now you know. It's a done deal. If you didn't know things are just a little bit weird, guess what? It's actually over, okay? Alright. Let's move into group 7. What kind of love is this? And we have the Queen of Sheba. Now, let me tell you what this means. Whoever you are, Group 7, you're the type of woman that men chase. And you know this, okay? And you use it to your benefit, okay? Does that mean that you're a user? No, absolutely not. But what it does say to me is right now you're your own greatest love. I don't necessarily think that whoever is chasing after you is really your love. You like the things that they can do for you, and you're looking for the best suitor because you feel that you yourself are the best. Okay, so you're looking for a mate that mirrors your greatness. Okay, so what kind of love is this? This is a self-love. Okay, and or the other person is chasing you. Okay, let's move into Group 8. What kind of love is this? And we have obstructed love. This is another block to love. Okay, these are two people that want to be together, but it's all types of obstacles being thrown at you at this one. It's not like one blockage. It's like all types of things going wrong. Okay, and it's not by accident. People want to keep you two apart. Okay, so I mean, I don't know if you two are meant to be together or not, but what I can tell you is people are going out of their way to keep you two apart. Okay, and that's the type of love that this is. Group 9. What kind of love is this? And we have crazy love. What's crazy love? Crazy love is that type of passion that just causes the two of you to just act stupid. You don't want each other talking to anybody else. If you have enough time apart from each other, you know, like a day or two, like y'all start going crazy. You need to see each other. There's always arguments over the littlest of things. Passion runs deep, not just sexually, but argumentatively as well. A lot of times if I see a couple and they do a lot of arguing and everyone says, why are they still together? I immediately say, because the sex is probably great. Passion, you know, shows itself in many different ways. And I very rarely see it show itself just in one way. Okay. So, you two are deeply feeling for each other. So deeply that it's causing things to be off balanced. Okay. It's a crazy love. And for our last group, let's see what kind of love is this. We have fugitive love, runaway love. Now I'll take this two different ways, and it depends on your situation. In some cases, you're chasing after this person and they don't want to be caught. Okay, so take heed. All right. For others of you, this is actually the type of love that you weren't expecting. As you can see, there's a ribbon in the corner. There's a tie. Maybe you thought this was just going to be fun and games, and all of a sudden it just took off, and now you're wondering, how did you get here? How are we tied together? You know, it's just one of those things that took off on its own, and it's unstoppable. It's totally unstoppable now. Okay? So, fugitive love for Group 10. So, I hope everyone enjoyed this little quick pick a card. It was literally legit a pick a card. Okay? Yeah, the cards, you know, honestly, I had, I don't know when I made these. I made these a long time ago. I had downloaded some images, and then I just put them on playing cards. Okay? You know, I would have purchased the cards, but they're not for purchase as far as I know. They're not for purchase, so I made them into cards. You know, if you don't like the fact that I did that, I get it. I understand it, but it is what it is. Like I said, I couldn't purchase them, and I actually wanted to use them, so that's what I did. I also suggest that for people who are learning cards. I suggest that they either, you know, write the words on the cards, or actually just print off the pictures from the cards and Mod Podge them onto a deck of playing cards so that you can learn. And then when you're ready to actually invest in real cards, then do that, because cards are a very expensive investment once you start buying the decks. At any rate, I hope everyone enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it as fun as I did. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video.
I think I'm good at that shit. Yeah.
This is the beat pusher production.
Every day I keep it real and get that bag, ho, cause that shit up for grabs, ho. Put that